So now I have the oil thing. You'll need this for the oil filter. It's a, there you go, for anyone curious. So I use a 3/8 step, and then I use a 3/8 step. Just set it usually right here. The oil filter's right there. And then I have that, so it'll be there. Just gonna set it there, and usually going from this side. You can crawl under the truck, which is nice. Or if you can't, get a rag or something. Oh God, man. Now we're in here. I use a half-inch rebar. Feel that good. On X15s, you got 3. So you have one here, one on the other side, and then you gotta go in the middle, and then we'll adjust this to be a little there. Find a place that can prop you guys up. I don't know how. Oh, here. The 0.5 right there. I'm gonna lay down to get this. And with this, always make sure you know your way you're going. And when you go left, on the bottom, so the way I do middle. And then I just, these are, I don't know which way people do these, but usually they will ring. This is why I say you need a rack. I'm just gonna come right out because that's black diesel. That's all. It's nice diesel. But I just can inspect it. Shake my hands off. Rack. And then I will crack the other one. So I'll move this a little closer to me. Wipe off the drain plug. Nope, I'm doing this with not a lot of places to put a phone. So just please be patient with me, guys. I don't know, this is unusual in gaming. But just please be patient. This is what the drain plugs look like. Alright. Put it somewhere. So you got them at like, I'm sorry, there's a truck idling. And it's a little on the hill. Budget. Yes, I did. So, yeah. Get it. Show them a little better. Not too dirty. Mainly because the bottom one won't get all that oil. Yeah, there's a truck leaving. 6 construction truck. So that's what you hear in the background is Kenworth. I think T800 and our T6. You do not know. But, oh. One came out of the side. Unless I did, I was just didn't watch it. This truck is leaning a little. The truck is leaning a little bit, so I'll go correct the other side. In a bit. But since there's nothing here, just and tight. These are less tight, or not as tight as expecting. I'll give you a ratchet. This is what I don't use my rubber on this. I'm just tighten it down a little bit. only hit it for safety. I don't want the plug to come out. Wipe it off. I would brake clean this in a bit, but now that it's dirty, we're gonna remove this back, and we're gonna work on the oil filter. Oh fuck! I gotta get up. Oh fuck! Come on, sorry. No, I'm really young. But it's awkward to get under these trucks for me because I'm really tall. Over here, out here. Just kind of, it's right above, I think. Oh, there's, it's right here. Hope you guys can see that. Just wiggle this on here. Not a lot of rope you can't do. Now where's grab your ratchet? It's off. Time. Grab my phone. No. Dirty. Oh, left edge of this. The oil filter is gone. It's just kind of right up there. So the sun's gonna kind of wiggle out between the frame rail and this. I was kind of drip, but it wasn't. Now you gotta go in there. You gotta pre-fill and fill oil on this. So, oil. If you're curious, oil, it's 1540 on diesels. You usually take that. I make sure it's nice and lubed up. Now, this is the awkward part for me. Set up the legs. Pour oil in it. You're probably not seeing this, but well, it's just more of a two-hand job than one. You can do it one-handed, but right about there. Let's dribble out. A little more to you. No, you will dribble down it. No, you pre-do this on the diesels as far as I know. On the medium duty diesel, so like a, or light diesel like a 2500 Dodge, Chevy, Ford to 250, but on like 6-7 power strokes and stuff, I don't usually do it unless it's an older one. Now you gotta put it back in where it goes. And the fun part is you have to, I fill it up a little bit, so if you see that oil, I'll add more to it. But you gotta, I usually just kind of find a spot to fill it. I'm gonna get the oil thing again to add in more oil to it. Add more oil to it. Gonna let it dribble. Yeah, we don't have a fun way of doing this, or electronic way. Come on, dribble. kind of warming up a little bit. Unless I'm just used to the cold now. Yeah, I should be used to it because I live in a nice state. A really pretty state. Now you gotta. No, I'll clean stuff up. Fun part, because you gotta drop this and put it in like that. This O-ring is on it, likes to come off. So handball. Okay. Some snow and that. So now you have to take that and do quarter or 75% of a full like circle 360 on that to just make sure it's set. It's just tight by hand as now. And yeah, turbo. For anyone curious, that's a turbo. You got a hinge for air or cooler air. That turbo. Now that the oil filter and drain plugs have been reinstalled, come over to your oil cap. I actually don't know how many horse oil this does take. They take a lot. Take cap off. Set it up upside down. And that's where you put it. There's your dipstick. I'll show you when it's full before we start and then after. Also, always inspect for leaks underneath the truck afterwards, after you add oil. I got the tractor started. RPMs, oil.